Example 3, a pawn shop loan. Jason needs money to repair his car and decides to pawn his guitar. He borrows $244 and after 30 days gets his guitar back by paying $288. What annual rate of interest did Jason pay? So Jason borrowed $244, so his principal is $244. His time was 30 days, and he got his guitar back after 30 days and had to pay back $288. So his interest that he paid was the $288 minus the $244, so $44. And the question was, what's the rate? So we have to change our 30 days into a year, and it's 30 days divided by 360 days using the banker's rule. So if we do 30, so if we do 30 divided by 360, we get 0.0833. Remembering to always do 4 decimal places here makes it easier. Okay, let's go find our simple interest calculator. So our interest was 44. Our principal was $244. Our rate we don't know, and our time was 0.0833. So when we calculate, we get a rate of 2.1648. And that 2.1648 is actually, if we change it to a percent, 216.48%, much higher than we anticipated. Example 4 is about a discount note. A discount note is where you pay your interest at the beginning. So Jesse took out a loan for $500 using a 10% discount note for 3 months. We want to determine the bank discount, determine the net amount she receives from the bank, and determine the actual rate of interest for the loan, rounding it to 1 decimal place. So our principal P what's going on? So in order to use a simple interest calculator, we're going to have our principal P is $500. We have a 10% discount note. So that's our rate, 10%. And we have 3 months. which we have to calculate out of a year. So 3 out of 12 months is 0.25. So, and what we're looking for is the interest. That's the bank discount. So going to our simple interest calculator, I'm going to blank out interest. For our principal, we're putting in 500. Our rate is 10%. And our time is 0.25. So that calculates an interest of 12.5. So that's going to be $12.50. So our interest is $12.50. To determine the net amount she receives from the bank, well, she borrowed 500. Oops, that's too much. So she borrowed 500, but she has to pay $12.50 in interest. So we need to subtract the $12.50 that she's paying in interest. And that leaves us with $487.50. So to determine the exact actual rate of interest, we're going to recalculate this, saying, well, she really only got $487.50 plus the $12.50 in interest. So this is the principal that is really what she's walking away with when she borrows is $487.50, because the interest was $12.50 and they took that right off the top. And our time is still 0.25. So putting that into our calculator, now our interest is $12.50. Our principal is $487.50. Our rate, we're going to zero out with backspace, and our time is still 0.25. Now looking down, our rate is actually 10.3%, because they asked us to round the percent to one decimal point. So it's 10.25%. We'll round it to 10.3%.